Hi, and welcome to Andy's Let's Plays. Today we're playing Tera. Hi guys, welcome back to episode number 106 of Andy's Big Sorcerer Let's Play. And hopefully in the future we don't have to stop calling it that, because there has been a recent announcement in the past day or so that apparently they are looking at doing some server merges, extensive server merges. So in about 2 weeks' time, we're going to be looking at no longer having several different PvE servers and I think 4 PvP servers. Instead, there's going to be 1 PvP server and 1 PvE server, as well as 1 RP server, which, due to the fact that there's currently only 1 RP server, means no changes for them. What this does mean, however, is, as you might imagine, on separate servers, the same character name can be used more than once. So when they merge all these... Oh man, that was a waste. When they merge all of these together, we're going to be facing an issue where players will... multiple players can have different characters with the same name on the same server. That's not good. As a result, when the merge actually occurs, you're going to have to try to log on as fast as possible in order to reclaim your name. And that's just 50 shades of unfortunate. I'm not happy with that, but obviously there's nothing I can do. I just have to try to make sure that I can get on the game as soon as I possibly can, I guess. You know, so we'll have to see what that actually entails in terms of when exactly that's occurring. They've been not terribly specific about it as of yet. We need to go kill Tarlock. Alright. I thought Amon already killed Tarlock already killed himself. Never mind. Reference to Avatar, The Legend of Korra, for anybody that watches that. If you haven't, I recommend it. It's a pretty good show. There's a character named Tarlock. That's the joke. The end. Anyway, yeah, we're continuing the quest through this area. It's not terribly interesting, but you know, I'm enjoying the combat. It's moving along nicely, and we're getting a decent amount of XP from it, so... Yeah, these guys can't get after us. These are the kind that fall over real easily. Oh man, I did not mean to aggro you. There we go, that knocked that jerk back. But yeah. Server merge. There's good things, there's bad things. Guilds, if the same guild exists on multiple servers, then, like multiple PvP servers or multiple PvE servers, after the merge, then the first one to claim it again, basically, will be the one to actually get it. And that's really bad news for, you know, major guilds whose name is important to them or relevant to, you know, who they are as a group. Especially with people out there that are inclined to do things like troll others and try to claim those names real quick in order to, you know, cause somebody some problems. You know, there's just all sorts of room for really scummy behavior when this whole thing goes down. And in addition, you gotta pull everything. Well, whoa. That's cool. I guess he didn't fall over. If you want to probably have the best server merge in terms of the market, you're going to want to pull most or everything that you have on the market off as a result of not being able to really know what the new market standards will be. So that'll be an interesting sort of market reset of sorts. It should make it so that there are more people around to do quests, to do dungeons probably. It's also going to make the Vanarchy really weird. Because it occurs, I believe, about 2 weeks through a Vanarchy cycle. You know, we're going to have... Oh, there we go. We're going to have, you know, people only having 2 weeks of their Vanarchy, then losing that remainder. So they are getting refunded some points or something, I think. I don't know how exactly that works, but the long and the short of it is that Vanarchies are going to get kind of screwed up, and it's really going to be unfortunate for the Vanarchy competition, since people that have in the past been good Vanarchs may not really get that chance again with very large, you know, guilds coming in, especially from Valley of Titans on the PvP servers. That just it changes the whole dynamic, so, you know, there are different issues with that. Wow, I feel like I move so much slower without Burst of Celerity up. I mean, Burst of Celery, because that's totally what it's called. Yeah, so server merges, they can be good, like, in terms of the market increasing. You know, there will be more people buying and selling on the market. That's good. You know, more PvP chances if you're into that type of thing. It can also be bad because, like, from what I hear, the Nexuses are pretty darn crowded even as is on, you know, especially on servers like Valley of Titans. And to put all of those people in the same Nexus with all of the people on the other 3 servers that are already, you know, not super crowded, but they're crowded enough that it's sometimes problematic for frame rates. I just don't see how people are going to do Nexuses in general well. So that's something I'm apprehensive for, especially because I never got the chance to see Nexus. And realistically, in the next 2 weeks, we'll not get the chance to see Nexus prior to the merge. So, yeah, that's kind of bad. One of the other issues that is usually not gonna be a problem for people, but if you're in this situation, definitely take heed. If you have more than 8 characters total on all of the PvE servers or on all of the PvP servers, now that's exclusive, like 8 on all of the PvP servers or 8 on all of the PvE. When you first log into the server, apparently you're going to be prompted to delete all but 8 of them. So if you have, you know, 11 level 60s across all of the PvP servers, then you're going to be facing a situation where you basically have to delete, you know, 3 of them then, and it only gets worse the more characters you have. So that's definitely a drawback, especially if you like making alts, that kind of thing. It's a lot less room for additional characters, so, you know, not something that I'm terribly thrilled with, although I will say that I don't have so many characters that I'll need to be deleting, fortunately. That comes as a result of really only playing on 2 servers, and even then, only playing, you know, a handful of characters. But there are definitely people that play more than me. Goodness knows that's the case, and you know, I feel bad for you guys if you're going to be, you know, losing characters because of this sort of sudden decision. So, you know, this is certainly not going to make me stop playing the game or anything like that. I'm a little surprised that they're doing something so drastic. It seems like it would probably be sufficient in terms of player. Oh man, this is Tarlock. This is the guy himself. Alright. You're gonna need to fight him carefully. You know, I would think that it would be sufficient for them to merge, you know, the 3 PvP servers that are not Valley of Titans together, and then... Oh wow. Why Why did that not work? Stupid blink didn't blink me away. Yeah, so they could merge the servers that are not Valley of Titans, and then, you know, that would provide an increased player base for those servers. It would remove 2 of the servers, so they would not have to pay for those, and, you know, that seems like it would work out decently for everybody involved, since then other PvP server people would not have to interact with people on Valley of Titans. If you hadn't noticed, I'm not keen on playing with people from Valley of Titans. I have nothing against them personally, it's just there are some guilds there that have a tendency to have a somewhat more disruptive player base, so, you know, and if that's your cup of tea, more power to you. You know, you can do whatever you want in terms of playing the game your way. It's a little frustrating, especially for those of us that would prefer not to play around other factions, to be forced into it, so, I don't know. And it shouldn't affect the Let's Play practically at all. I mean, we're still going to be on a PvE server, no longer be on Arachnaea, we'll just be on the PvE server, so at that point I'll need to modify my little info below the video to indicate that correctly. The other problem that I really hope to goodness that we don't have is if somebody takes our name, so if that happens we may no longer be big. We might have to settle for another name, and I don't know what name I would use. I'll have to think about that just in case, I guess. And, you know, hopefully that's not the case. I really don't, I don't want to change my name. I like it. It fits well, I think, and I kind of like the little pun of sorts or whatever that is in the start of each episode, you know. If it's been not painfully obvious so far, Andy's big Sorcerer Let's Play is not only an indicator of the length of the Let's Play in terms of content, but also the character that I'm playing. Big, the Sorcerer. Ha ha ha. So, that's probably way obvious to everybody, but, you know, I don't want that to change, is, you know, how I'm feeling about that. I guess I say you know a lot. And I guess I say I guess things a lot. Gosh, that's a weird sort of self-realization. Anyway, we have to kill some shadow berserkers here. I don't think I have too much more to say on the topic of the server merger, other than, you know, it's not great. I would be fine with that not happening. Thank you very much, but hey, things happen, you know. I don't run the game. Most of us don't. So, you know, there's not really anything we can do other than play it, or if it's really a serious problem for you, stop. You know, vote with your dollars, as they say. So, you know, I'm gonna keep playing. I can now sustain the account basically indefinitely, as far as I see it, on Chrono Scrolls, provided the price doesn't go up too high. We are up to 1,200 gold here, so I'm probably going to try and check the auction house sometime soon, pick up some more Chrono Scrolls, just because I have a feeling prices are going to tend to go up as more people buy them for game time and fewer people like buy them in the store and then redeem them in game for gold, since most of them are at level 60 and can just make gold. So, you know, Chrono Scrolls may become somewhat rarer, that'll make prices go up, and before that happens, I'd like to have at least one, maybe two more. You know, but it does make me sort of question what I want to do long term in the game. I'm thinking that once I sort of finish the game as far as leveling goes on my Sorcerer, I'm not going to be all that terribly driven to play it, honestly. As much as it's a fun game, basically, that's sort of my win condition. So, you know, we might do a little bit in terms of battlegrounds, depending on how long it takes us to get there, and, you know, maybe a little more exploring level 60-ish zones, but, you know, honestly, I'm not feeling all that inclined to keep playing post 60, which is fine for me. I mean, this is a game that I've gotten hours and hours and hours of fun gameplay out of. So, you know, at whatever point I decide to end, that's you know, that's not like something that I regret or anything. It's, you only play stuff for so long. You look at a game like any of the linear ones that I was talking about last time, then you buy the game, you put in time playing it, and eventually you complete it. You know, even a game like Skyrim or something like that, it's not linear, but single player. Most people don't play that for years and years and years, and I don't think MMOs necessarily have to be the same way. Or, I don't think that MMOs have to be something that you play for a really long time. You know, most games, if people played them daily for a year or something, would be really, really impressive. Like, I don't think almost anybody plays that much Skyrim or Portal or, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, MMOs people play a lot of compared to other games, and so you know, I know there is content at 60, and as long as I have gold to keep my account open without paying real money for it, I'm inclined to continue playing, at least part-time. What the heck was that? It sounded like something just hit my door. It was weird. But, sorry about that. There's not much I can do about random things hitting my door. But, oh no, we're asleep. Alright. But, yeah, I mean, I certainly don't mean this conversation to, like, fly in the face of what I said last time about motivation and staying excited to play the game. By all means, if you have, you know, a bunch of friends that you play the game with and you play on a regular basis and you're still having a ton of fun, you know, that's great. I applaud you, and that's kind of how I was with World of Warcraft for years. You know, sometimes on and off, I'd take breaks for a few months and then come back, that kind of thing, but it's a fun game. I've played EVE on and off for years, and, you know, that's fun too. You can have different games that are fun and play them intermittently. That's not a bad thing. And that's one of the things I like about MMOs, is that the game is still there when you come back. Now it'll change and be different, but you know, there's more stuff to do, sorta. So, dang, animation, whenever you're taking damage like that, it makes it a lot harder to get through to them and attack them well. So, anyway, we gotta go down to the end of this thing, and... oh, what is this quest? We gotta read a report? Alright, find Rowan. Alright, good, that takes us to the same place. I wanted to make sure we didn't have to, like, kill those same guys for that quest or something silly like that. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mixed messages here in terms of the servers changing around and, you know, continuing to play the game. As far as my plans go right now, I'm planning on, you know, trying to keep my name, short term. Continuing to level, half hour a day or so, and you know, I want to make it to 60, and then that's kind of all that I have planned. You know, due to the time constraints of just life in general,
Get to the point.
I have a feeling that,
Does this aid me in some way?
especially post
Why?
60,
You just
I'm not going to have a lot of time to do more episodes, so I'd rather end it at a defined point than have people, like, expecting a bunch of additional episodes and then never getting it, you know? That's not nice to people. Ah, here we go. Rowan, what's up? So, at the very least, I can feel like if we get through the game, the leveling portion of it, it's, you know, it's a good goal and we've completed something major. And that way anybody that wants to can watch it in order to see how to get through a particular area, where to go from, you know, point T that you're currently, you know, stuck on to what new zone. And people can kind of see what I've done. And, you know, it might not be the best way, but it's a way. And it seems to be working so far, so, you know, it's, at least it's out there. And I don't want to fill up a whole bunch of extra time after the fact doing more episodes intermittently, you know. I'd rather just sort of be done with it. And so, if I do make more episodes once I reach level 60, they're not going to be probably in the Let's Play playlist for this. Most likely what'll happen is I'll do something where I post them just separately on the channel. You know, they'll be there for anybody to watch that's interested, anybody that subscribes to the channel. Kind of like how I've posted my Warrior and Lancer gameplay in the past. But that way I can post a few extra things like, oh, hey, look at this, look at that, you know, this is what I'm doing these days. I don't know. The option's there, but that way it won't be confusing to anybody looking just, oh boy, just for the Let's Play. So, nice. We just wiped out all of those stupid moth things. I hate those moth things. They're such a pain on the Lancer. Because they do so much damage to you, and they put these little circles on the ground that you haven't really seen much of, but yeah, they are really irritating. Good God, it sounds like people are yelling all around. No idea why, but such is the struggle that I deal with living in an area with other people. It's certainly unfortunate, not conducive to recording well. My sincerest apologies, but it is what it is. Hopefully you can still hear the game and hear me just fine. Little background yelling never hurt anybody. Moths, on the other hand, have. Moths are horrible. If anybody's curious, I don't know that I showed this. I might have showed this like just a few minutes ago, but they're up to 1,224 gold, so that's a decent amount. And run in, blast like that, blast like this. See, these things are doing their stupid bug thing all over the place. See how annoying that is? I hate them. Urisk Shapers. There we go. The Depredators we're killing. Yeah, there's... Where is Ebna? Oh, Ebna's up there. Alright, so there are all of these guys to kill. Oh boy. Come on. There we go, good. We were able to hit some of them. Try to get to them before they can hit me back, because our shields are down. Our shields are down because they hit hard. They can very quickly eat away a lot of health if we let them set up a bunch of those rings around us. So, let's see. Mana's good. Put that up and try to catch them. Nice. That got rid of them right quick. I'm trying to sort of strafe around this guy while I fight him. There we go. So we are halfway done with the Mechanari Depredators. Gather some lightning essence here too. So yeah, this is a little bit of a, I don't know, I don't want to say a sad episode, but it's a bit more of a down episode. En masse, you're doing stuff that not everybody is thrilled with, and, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not thrilled with it. I'm certainly not, like, terribly unhappy, except for the names thing. But I can totally see why people are mad. So, you know, don't be evil, en masse. Do what Google does, and don't be evil. But yeah, it's, you know, there are a number of different things to consider as far as the server stuff. There's a number of things to consider as far as how long to play the game. It's all up to you. And I guess we need to kill more of these guys, since we need the Depredators, unfortunately. That means we need to engage more Urisks. Ah, good, our shield is available again. So, these big dragon guys, we also technically should kill, but we are definitely not going to do that because of, you know, the whole big and dragon thing. I wonder what these are for. Oh, I see. This is for the Tainted Ichor. So we need to kill these. We need to kill some more Mechanari Depredators. 2 more of them. There we go. I do like that blast, especially at close range where it acts instantly, basically. So let's see here. That, and then blast them. Excellent. And avoid the dragon. Oh boy. I thought my fireball was going to go missing that guy and hit the dragon. Nice. 7 Depredators. And this one should make 8. So I'm going to try and... Yeah, I hit all his Mothlings. Perfect. And he's knocked down. Good, good, good. Bam. Dead. That's 8 Depredators. Get a little of that. Try to blast these guys. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Avoid him. Man, it's quite amazing how you practically get addicted to Burst of Celerity. The character's animations just feel so much more sluggish without it. So let's see here. No, let's see, those are not the right kind. Hey, a plant! Those over there are, I think, yeah. So these guys were complete. Those ones over there, we need more of. So we're gonna head over there, hopefully get the rest of the Tainted Ichor that we need. And our shield's still down. So this is gonna be risky, but great. No Tainted Ichor from those. I'm disappointed. I don't know why. Killing them all at once seems to be counterproductive to actually getting the stuff from them, so I don't know. It's kind of weird that way. There might be more of them up here as well. Not them. Yeah, these ones. Good. Good, good, good. Blast, blast, blast. Killed that one. Wow, I can just not hit these guys. Bam, bam, bam. This is awful. There we go. I didn't get a single Tainted Ichor from all of them. Ah. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, well, we'll try to get one more Tainted Ichor before we finish, just so that we're done for the episode. Or, rather, done with the quest. Stupid plant. Forget it. I'm not gathering it. Not enough time. Too many plants. There we go. This group. This group's looking fine. They will give us what we need. Right, right, right. Come on, one Tainted Ichor. Just one. Random number generators. I hate you. There we go. Alright, Tainted Ichor complete. And we can go turn these in. So, let's go ahead and do that. And so we are here at 98.04%, so we are really close. Really close to the next level. There's that, and we are level 52, so very exciting. Grab this quest just so that we have it. And I'm going to head back to Velica, but next time we will look at getting some new abilities. So thank you guys very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time, and hopefully, you know, you guys will be able to not be too bugged by the server merges, you know, if you're playing, that is. But, anyway, thank you, and bye.